So this is what I've been working on over the last few days. I've got an older course on divergence, gradient and curl, so it's really in vector calculus. Now I generated this course 7 or 8 years ago, and in fact the notes for the course are available here, and you can see the course is still written in my own handwriting. I was going to go ahead and update this and generate the course in a more kind of professional mathematical font, but I actually quite like my original handwriting here. It's quite easily readable, and it adds a bit of a personal touch, I think. So I've left it exactly as it was when I generated it all of those years ago. I also generated MATLAB files for the course. Now, the MATLAB files, whenever I ran the simulations, I took a copy of the outputs, and you can see the outputs here. So these are all the kind of MATLAB outputs. And I generated these for the divergence, the gradient, the curl, and also for the vector fields, and looking at the normals to a surface. So all of that is available in the original course. But what I decided to do was I wanted to be able to generate it not just in MATLAB, but I wanted to generate it in Mathematica, Octave, and also in Python. So I got AI, in this case Codex, to convert my MATLAB files into these other programs, and it's worked out quite well. And I also decided when I did that to get it to generate a user interface online for me, so that people can actually get a feel for the course online. And it's gone ahead and generated all of this. So on the right hand side is my work, and on the left hand side here is the AI generated user interface. Okay, so you can see it's called DivGrad Curl. It's a vector lab, and you've got a desktop and you've got a mobile. So that's on desktop at the moment. So on desktop, the left hand side is the simulation, the right hand side is the course notes. When you put it onto mobile, it just pops the course notes down below. Okay, so if we leave it here at the moment, back on to let's see, if I take that off, what's happened here. Window Canon Logitech, yeah, there it's there. So if I take off the this here, so it says desktop again. Okay, so we've got the desktop back again, and we've got my image back again. So you can jump between desktop and the mobile version, and you can see that we've got 6 different options here. So we've got the gradient, we've got the divergence, the curl, Laplacian, the vector field, and the surface normals. So if you click on the divergence, you'll see it jumps to the divergence part of the course notes, and you can see the examples that we have here. And again, if we come down below here, you'll see that we've got the actual simulations. So maybe better just starting off on a simple one. We'll start off on the gradient. So on the gradient here, you can see we've got examples here. So the example here is f, the function is cos x times y, and we've got options here where you can just pick it. So you could pick any of these options, okay, and it will generate the functions for us. So if you click on the cos xy, it will generate it for us. But you can also go in and you can type the functions in yourself, okay? So I could come in here and I could type in a new function. So I could type in cos x times y. Okay, and it shows you the equation here down below in a little review to make sure you've written the equation properly. And then you can click on the plot equation and it'll go in and it'll plot it. So you can put whatever equations you want in here, and you can generate the actual function here, and you can generate the gradient of the function here. And you can see here it shows the equipotential surfaces, and then it shows you the vectors at 90 degrees to those surfaces. Okay, So that's one of the nice little tools that we have there. The other one is the divergence. So you can put in a field. Okay, so you can put in a vector field and it'll give you the divergence of the vector field. And again, you've got examples here that you can use. So these are actually examples that you'll see opposite here. So, and you can adjust this. Okay, you can't actually adjust this one here, but you can zoom in and out in this one, but you can adjust this here. And this is actually this one here, okay? And again, you can go in and you can put your own equations in, okay? And you can write them in here. And the P section and the Q section, it's in effect, this is the I component, and this is the J component. And then you can plot the equation and it'll give you the divergence of this field. And you can do the same for the curl. Okay, so again we've got examples here and it shows you the examples that we're using, and you can put the examples in here and it'll show you the curl. And there's a full description of deriving the curl equation, and we derive it in cylindrical coordinates. So there's different coordinate systems that we derive it in. It's that long ago since I've actually generated this. I can't actually remember all of the systems. So certainly we do it in a spherical, that's it. So we're going to do the curl in cylindrical and spherical. Okay, and here is all of the different the full derivation of what curl is. Okay, so it's a nice little course, I think, and it's with the interactive simulations, it really does help to cement your understanding of this part of mathematics. Now I've also got vector fields, okay, so you can stick in your vector field and it'll do the vector field in 3D, okay, and you can see it here, and you can see it in 2D as well, in effect, if you just turn it up like this, and you can see it at different angles, okay? And again, you can put in your vector fields for your I, your J, and your K components, and there's the equation preview here to make sure that you've written it in all properly. And again, when you click on this, it goes to the vector functions section, and you've also got the surface normals, okay? So this will show you all the little normals here to a particular surface, and again you can put this in your function in and it'll plot off whatever surface you want to plot off. And the very last thing here is got the Laplacian. So the Laplacian, what I've done is when you generate it, it generates 4 different images here. Okay, so you're going to have the actual function that you've put in, you're going to have the gradient of the function, and then you're going to have the divergence of the gradient of the function, which is the Laplacian. So this is the Laplacian here. And finally, we generate the curl of the function here. Okay, and so all of these are in together in this one little block. And again, you can put in whatever function that you want to put in. So that's the basic sort of setup of everything that we have. If you want access to the full course, you can click on the view course here and it'll take you through, at the moment it'll take you through to the course which is loaded into Udemy. So you'll get all of the content that you see here, and you'll get to download the actual file here as well, the document. And you get access to me as well if you want to ask any questions. And what's final, there's something else that you're going to get. Obviously you get all of the videos for the course as well. So we go through these notes and explain everything, and we explain the derivations. So I think that's everything. Is there anything else I want to add here? There's a little bit section here about how to use it, the user guide, so it's relatively straightforward. So that's everything that I've been working on over the last 3 or 4 days. I've been working on this, and the actual AI section of it, banding it back and forward to get it in the right format, has been a bit of one or 2 of those, 1.5 of those days. So that's all for this video. If you are on my Patreon site, then I will load the course on the Patreon site, and you'll have access to everything on the Patreon site. If you're a paid member, it's $5 per month. Then you'll get access to this course and all of my CPU courses and everything else. Okay, so I will load this on to the Patreon. It'll be in the next few days or so. So that's all for this video. Thank you for listening. I'll get you on the next video. Goodbye.